Welcome, students, parents, teachers, and friends. Welcome to the 33rd Annual National Honor Society Induction Ceremony to the Liberal High School chapter. This is a unique time in our city, state, and nation. And for the inductees, they have missed going through the formal initiation. But with everything they have been through in the last couple of weeks, that is an initiation process unlike any other, and now they are ready to become official organization members with pride and honor. We've prepared a program for you that will allow you to meet the students and of our school who will represent success in academics, extracurricular activities, leadership, and community service. I would now like to turn the program over to Ms. Reagan Watt, President of our local National Honor Society chapter. Chapters are found in all 50 states. Students at the Liberal High School who have a cumulative grade point average of 3.0 or greater unweighted, or a 4.0 or greater weighted cumulative grade point average, or above and have a 94% or better attendance are invited to apply for membership to the National Honor Society. If they meet the scholarship criteria, they are reviewed by faculty members for character, leadership, and service. Those who meet all four characteristics are invited to become a part of the organization. If you will look at the banner, you will see the emblem in the center bearing the letters CSLS. These letters stand for character, scholarship, leadership, and service. The National Honor Society promotes high academic standards, a means of ensuring the continuation of democracy, and an instrument for the betterment of the individual and the school. I would now like to introduce Sarah Meehan, Vice President of our local National Honor Society chapter, who will share information on this year's service activity.
National Honor Society main service project is the Ronald McDonald House in Wichita. Each year we work a concession stand and a part of our profits are sent to the Ronald McDonald House. In addition, we just finished collecting pop can tabs and decorating cans for the Ronald McDonald House before spring break. We collected pop can tabs as a competition between homerooms. The announcement of winners will occur at the beginning of the next school year. If you haven't heard about Ronald McDonald houses, this is a house where families of seriously ill or hospitalized relatives can stay without cost. 3/4 of the funding for these houses come from organizations like ours. Seward County has always had a large number of families each year who use the house. In addition to this project, each member of NHS works in various community service activities in Liberal. I will now introduce the junior members of the Liberal chapter of National Honor Society. As I introduce the junior members, would the parents please stand while their student is being honored, and then you may be seated. Parents are such an important part of these students' lives. We feel they should also be honored. Who of us would be where we are today without parent support and love? I will now introduce the junior members. Please hold your applause until all juniors have been announced. Reedy Bombuela, Yasmin Carrasco, Logan Dodge, Peyton Hart, Reese Hay, Savannah Hebert, Melvin Lee, Millicent McClure, Edwin Murillo Amaya, Delia Naranjo, Brandon Wynn, Jonathan Oliva Marquez, Hallie Payton, Ty Tuan, Tony Rivero, Shaterica Ross, Taya Sieber, Luz Tarango, Aubrey Warden, Ren Watt, Malcolm Wiltshire, Florcel Zarate Lozama, Reagan Zimmerman. These are your junior members. Please give them a round of applause for their efforts in exhibiting the 4 qualities of NHS. Junior members, thank you.
now like to introduce the senior members of NHS. Following the ceremony, the senior accomplishments slideshow will be shown. This slideshow is in honor of our NHS senior members. We asked them to list 3 accomplishments unique to them so that we could display those accomplishments. Now, as each senior member is introduced, we would like for the students' parents to stand and be recognized. As parents, you should share in these accomplishments because in all instances, you are the influencing factor for their success. You may be seated after your student has been introduced. We now we know how important you are to your son or daughter, and we know how proud you must be at this moment. And now please meet the National Honor Society outgoing seniors. Remember to please hold your applause until all seniors have been announced. I will now introduce them. Josh Arifal, Jaime Arenivas, James Armstrong, Eduardo Avila, Alondra Bolivar, Grace Crossman, Cyrus Dunlap, Audrey Gilmore, Hunter Hatcher, Lee Hatcher, Ashley Hernandez, Monica Hernandez, Katie Harina, Braxton Hyde, Yasmini Barbo, Mackenzie Kapp, Ed Melanda, Heidi Marino, Fernando Martinez Punuelas, Elijah McCarter, Sarah Mien, Jensen Metlin, Micaiah Mullins, Anahina Varete, Lexi Potters, Alexa Puerto, Baylor Roberts, Eric Rodriguez, Leslie Rodriguez, Britton Romero, Vanessa Terrazas, Stephanie Terrizzo, Erica Valverde, Alexis Van Wy, Jade Vargas, Jasmine Vasquez Garcia, Reagan Watts, America Zamora, and Mandy Zhang. These are your senior members. Please give them a round of applause for their accomplishments and efforts in exhibiting the 4 qualities of NHS. We will now begin the induction ceremony for the largest group of new members NHS has had in a while. Inductees, it is my pleasure as the president of our National Honor Society local chapter to welcome you to this prestigious organization.
Inductees, our motto is Noblesse Oblige, which means that you have been blessed. In broader terms, it signifies that those of high rank or in birth in its original context have the obligation to behave honorably, generously, and responsibly to others.
Qualified for the Liberal High School chapter of the National Honor Society, you must have demonstrated that you meet the 4 qualities on the emblem: scholarship, service, leadership, and character. We will now review these qualities.
Scholarship is a commitment to learning. A student is willing to spend hours in reading and in study. Knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind, we should continue to learn even when formal education has ended. For education only ends with life. Knowledge is one great element in life which leads to the highest success, and it can be acquired in only one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past, and light which illuminates the future. Candidates have the charge to continually expand their world through the opportunities and scholarship.
Service can be expressed in various ways. In the routine of the day's work, many opportunities arise to help others. Willingness to work without monetary compensation or without recognition for the benefit of those in need is the quality we seek in our membership. We are committed to the idea of volunteering our time and abilities to the creation of a better tomorrow.
Leadership should exert a wholesome influence on school. In taking the initiative in class and school activities, everyone has to train others to attain the same objective. The price of leadership is sacrifice. The willingness to yield one's interests for others. Has confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter how reach exists in the country, they are ineffectual without the guidance of a wise leader. Leadership is always needed, and this is a substantive charge to each of our members and the candidates.
Character is the force within each individual which distinguishes that person from others. It gives each one individuality and personality. It is that without which no one can respect oneself nor hope to attain the respect of others. It is the force of character which guides one through life and, when developed, grows steadily. Character is achieved and not received. It is the product of constant action and daily striving to make the right choice. The problem of character is the problem of self-control. We must, in reality, what we wish to appear to others. By demonstrating such qualities as reliability, honesty, and sincerity, we may hope to prove by example that we value character.
A candle's but a simple thing. It starts with just a bit of string, yet dipped and dipped with patient hand. It gathers wax upon the strand until complete and snowy white. It gives at last a lovely light. Life seems so like a bit of string. Each deed we do is a simple thing. Yet day by day, if on life's strand we work with patient heart and hand, it gathers joy, makes dark days bright, and gives at last a lovely light.
Inductees, please stand and recite in unison the National Honor Society pledge.
I don't think so.
At this time, we would like to introduce our inductees and welcome you as members of the National Honor Society. Remember to please hold your applause until all inductees have been announced. Starting with the new senior members. Maria Coronado, Eileen Felix, Miriam Garcia, Elizabeth Lee, Leslie Martinez, Mackenzie Miller, and Macy Reeves, and Natalie Tafoya. Now on to our new junior members. Rosario Alvarado, Diana Arana Ortiz, Daisy Camacho, Brenda Cardenas, Faith Clifton, Brianna Dominguez, Demar Dozal, Jair Escalante, Noemi Gomez, Tomina Gonzalez, Nayeli Gonzalez, Esmeralda Gutierrez, Kimberly Lee, Alexander Lopez, Edith Mon, Jasmine Munoz, Aurora Ortega, Eric Ortiz, Stephanie Ortuno, Jennifer Pondo Bravo, Cristobal Sanchez, Guadalupe Ugalde, and Merche Wiltshire.
Sophomore members: Emma Eichley, Kate Alling, Aldous, Cesar Beza, Diana Barada Rivas, Thea Bakta, Ashlyn Brady, Olivia Bright, Cody Bremenkamp, Ashley Rio, Elizabeth, Abigail Dow, Emma Flores, Enrique Franz, Isaac Galindo Rivas, Carson Gilmore, Julissa Gonzalez, Braden Holder, Brianna Harina, Cattleman, Shay Kerr, Josh King, Julie Long, Eduardo Martin, Sophia Martinez, Maggie McIntyre, Eileen Beret, Logan Miller, Maisie Morris, Leslie Brooke Nelson, Osbel Oseguera Regalado, Catherine Sloan, Eduardo Ponce, Jairo Ramirez, Aiden Rice, Vanessa Rivas Munoz, Alexia Rodriguez, Kevin Ruiz Perez, Amalia Sepulveda, Ernest Jimenez, Leilani Perez, Andy Bo, Gail Mora, Jennifer de Lizama.
We now declare you to be official members of the Liberal High School National Honor Society. May you always uphold the ideals of this organization.
Please give them applause for their efforts in exhibiting more qualities. You may now be seated. We will now turn the program over to Ms. Hedwin as our scholarship recipients.
Thank you. Each year, Liberal National Honor Society members participate in many fundraisers. These fundraisers allow us to give scholarships to NHS members that apply for this scholarship. These members represent the NHS qualities of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. It is my honor to announce the recipients of this year's NHS scholarships to these deserving members. They will each receive a $500 scholarship. They are Sarah Meehan, Alondra Bolivar, Reagan Watt, Audrey Gilmore, and Jade Vargas. Congratulations. I will now turn the ceremony back over to Mrs. Kappelman.
Thank you, students, for representing Liberal High School in the many positive ways that you do. As you have seen and heard tonight, National Honor Society is an organization committed to scholarship, leadership, and character. And each student here exemplifies those four qualities to the fullest. For the remaining portion of the time this evening, it is my distinct honor to announce the NHS members who are part of the top 10% of the class of 2020. Students, as I call your name, please stand at home if you would like. Josh Arafal, Leslie Armendariz, Julie Chavira Lozano, Cristina Coronado, Jesus Fernando Achari Borbola, Mackenzie K. Farmer, Eileen Felix, Audrey H. Gilmore, Ian C. Hayes, Monica C. Hernandez, Katie Marie Harina, Mackenzie Lynn Kapp, Charles William Kendall, Edma Lisbeth Landa Lozano, Fernanda Maria Martinez Penuelas, Jocelyn Medrano Barre, Sarah Rose Meehan, Jocelyn Janet Mendoza, Jensen Wesley Metlin, Lexi Renee Potters, Alexa Y. Puerto, Eric Rodriguez, Britton Rain Romero, Hannah Nicole Rosales, Thomas, Stephanie Treviso, Alexis Maria Van Wy, Van Wy, Reagan Allie Watt, Mandy Zhang. Audience, it has taken a great deal of time, effort, and commitment by these students to earn this recognition. So I hope you will join me in giving them a final round of applause for being a part of the top 10% and the class of 2020. Now it is with great pride I introduce the co-salutatorians and valedictorian of the class of 2020. It is an honor to announce to you this evening that the co-salutatorians for the class of 2020 are Miss Katie Harina and Miss Hunter Thomas. Katie Harina is the old Harina. Katie has been involved in multiple athletics and extracurricular activities at Liberal High School. She has been a part of the cross-country team for 3 years, selected team captain for 2, WAC MVP once, qualified for state twice, and was an all-state recipient for 1 year. Katie played LHS varsity basketball team all 4 years. During this time, she was a captain for 3 years, 3-time WAC Player of the Year, and a 3-time All-State selection. In track, Katie qualified for state all 3 years and received 2 All-State awards. Activities Katie was involved in were FCA, Senior Representative and Student Council, and accepted into the National Honor Society. For the last 2 summers, Katie played basketball for the competing around the U.S. against some of the best players in her class. Katie was a recipient of the Kansas Scholars Award and the Governor's Scholars Award. Katie plans on attending Abilene Christian University, where she will be playing basketball and studying kinesiology to work in functional medicine. Katie. Hunter Thomas is the daughter of Chris and Shadra Thomas. She has been an integral part of the LHS Redskin dance team for 4 years, both as a dancer and a choreographer. During her sophomore, junior, and senior years, she was chosen as the Indy A All-American Dancer and represented LHS in the Disney World Christmas Parade all 3 of those years. Some of the many accomplishments Hunter has achieved during her time at LHS include being recognized as co-salutatorian for the senior class of 2020, receiving the Kansas Scholars Award, the Governor's Scholars Award, and graduating with an Associate's degree of Science degree from Seward County Community College with honors. In her free time, Hunter enjoys writing, drawing, and listening to music. She has been accepted into the School of Architecture and Design at the University of Kansas and plans to study graphic design and animation. We congratulate both co-salutatorians, and a trophy will be presented to them once we are able to meet up with them later. It is an honor to announce to you this evening that the valedictorian for the class of 2020 is Reagan Watt. Reagan Watt is the daughter of Earl and Heather Watt. During her time at LHS, Reagan has been involved in student council, NHS, book club, volleyball, basketball, and softball. In student council, Reagan was elected as the freshman class president and the senior class president. She has been in NHS since her sophomore year and was a junior representative just her senior year. She has been involved in the volleyball program all 4 years and received the Redskin Pride Award her sophomore year. Her senior year, she received the Attitude is Everything Award at the University of Nebraska volleyball camp, as well as being a team captain. She was part of the basketball team that went to state, in which she received a Teammate of the Year award her junior year. She also has been on varsity softball squad all 4 years of high school, where she was an all-state honorable mention her junior year. Reagan was an all-WAC academic team for volleyball, basketball, and softball. Reagan has also received several academic awards throughout high school. The Kansas Scholars Award and the Governor's Scholars Award have been the highlight of her academic achievement. She will be attending Seward County Community College for her first year, where she will be playing softball for the Lady Saints before transferring to KU, where she will major in aerospace engineering. We congratulate Reagan, and also she will be presented with a trophy at a later date. Congratulations once again to all of our students. We appreciate you have given to demonstrate scholarship, service, leadership, and character. We are incredibly proud of you all. I would now like to turn the program back over to Ms. Reagan Watt, our NHS chapter president.
Thank you for attending our ceremony this evening. Please stay logged in to view the senior accomplishment slideshow.
Tell me when you're, so I can fit it to the screen. Is it fitting in?
Hold on. Okay. You're good. I don't have music with it, so.
Okay. How do you feed that through in there?
Like this. And I'll move them.
It's shown on the other one, so it's okay if we.
Kind of back up just a little bit and then start it.
Tell me when you're ready and I'll turn it on.
Okay, go ahead.
get it done in time. I should have had us final
Okay.
screen.
Right, congratulations. I seen you was trying to get